Hi, friends and family. Hello. I wanted to tell you a couple of things. What's important nowadays is just being, okay? I mean, the way you are is great no matter what, and there is always room for improvement, right? So if you don't like something about your behavior, about your thoughts, about your emotions, about your feelings, about whatever it is around you, and then you observe something that you're not happy about, then obviously you can change it. However, being in a state of being that is a high quality is, first of all, a set of habits. Second of all, it's hard work, okay? Because if you want to be in a state of happiness, if you want to be in a state of, yeah, I am all right with myself. However, obviously, this and this and this needs improving in my life because obviously I'm responsible for every area of my life, then you got to work, right? And you got to work towards the goals that you set for yourself. And that is seems so obvious, but it's not always the case. And it's not always the case because people think that that there are experts out there and they're going to tell them how to live their lives, right? And that is not true, because that's exactly the opposite. You are your own expert. You are the person who's going to tell you how to live your life. You are the person who's going to tell you, this is what I need, this is what I want to focus on, this is what I just like have to go and do right now if I want to be the way I want to be. And that's it. And the reason why I got inspired for this video today is just because it's purely encounter with negativity, right? Because we all negative sometimes. We just all moan and we like just to complain about them and focus on the things that are wrong because we train that way, because we are we sort of almost attached to that area of our lives that aren't working, right? But instead of actually thinking of a solution, we are focusing on it being this way as if it couldn't be changed, right? And it can be changed, okay? Anything can be changed if you choose to. So why not choose the change, right? Why not choose the change of you being the way you want to be, rather than just moaning about the way you are right now, okay? Or things there are, because at the end of the day, you are the person who's creating your life, right? You create it with your thoughts, you create it with your feelings, you attract based on how you feel. So if you attract based on how you feel, because you emit the frequency out of your physical body, right? And your muscles hold whatever they hold. If there's any tension, if there's any negativity, and there are any blocks, any shame, anything that is inside of you, it will always bring you more of it, okay? Always, okay? You're like a mirror. Your life is like a mirror to what you've got in you, okay? So if you have a look at what is happening in your life and what's going on in your life, you will understand that whatever happens outside, especially the patterns that are repeating, right? The people you're meeting, the same conversations you're having, the same things that are going on, you will always, they are because of you, okay? Things happen not to you, but they happen because of you. So if you change you change what's outside, okay? And that's simple in terms of theory, but just to understand that on emotional level, plus to actually do something about it. But I guess if you actually understand something on an emotional level, there is no other way but just to go out and do something about it, because you just then forced out of your comfort zone. You understand that this is your problem. This is something that you have to deal with, okay? I mean, obviously, I had so many issues with myself, and that's why, based on my own experience, I'm now sharing my experience, and I'm just creating a legacy because I really want to do it in order to help a lot of people. And I know that any pattern that is an addiction is one of the patterns that are harmful, obviously. But they are there for a reason, okay? You have the pattern because there is something inside of you that is creating this pattern, okay? There is this certain belief or lack of belief, that will always determine the outside world for you, okay? And you need to really closely observe yourself and take that magnifying glass and go under it. Okay, don't look out there and just point fucking fingers at other people or what they do and what they think and what they say. It doesn't matter. You matter, right? Okay, because if you change the way you see the things, everything else will change, and it's just so cool, right? I mean, If you're not ready, you're not ready. That's fine, okay? But so keep on moaning, but stay away from me, because that is ultimately the worst thing you can do. Trying to not change anything, but just be comfortable within that zone where you are not happy, but you are accepting the unhappiness as if it happens to you, and that's it. Okay, it hasn't happened to you. If you are unhappy, then you have to go out there and physically do something about it. If you're scared, that's fine, but you gotta grow balls, because if you don't, then nothing's gonna change. Okay, and then you're gonna carry on moaning, and the complaint and the moaning are the energies that are the most destructive, because that is fear-based. Okay, you are scared to change something, so you are happy to complain and complain about something all the time. And guess what it does to your body? If you say anything negative about any situation that you are in, okay, then you will surely get back more of it. Okay, you receive based on how you feel. If you feel disappointed, if you feel negative, if you feel like you want to complain, you will receive the same thing, because you magnetically attracting things to yourself based on how you feel in your physical body. Okay, that's great. Okay, that is great news, because you can change how you feel by doing the things that make you feel good. Okay, but you gotta move your ass and do it, because if you don't discipline yourself, if you don't kick your own butt and get up in the morning and do actually the things that you know they're right, you're going to get more negativity. You're going to get more arguments. You're going to get more people who don't like you, or talk behind you or whatever. Well, it doesn't really matter what people say or think. However, if they come to you and they physically approach you in a negative way, then obviously that is your problem, right? Then this is something you have to deal with. And the reason why that is just because you've been negative in the first instance. And if you're a positive person and you have a very strong aura, because you obviously look after everything that is happening in your life, and you look after your body, and you look after your thoughts, you look after your emotions, you make sure that everything, that you shush away the negative thoughts that are around. If you understand on emotional level how you attract based on how you feel, you will never even dare to think in a negative manner. You will not open your mouth in order to complain. If you understand on emotional level how you attract based on how you feel, you will strive always and for the rest of your life to feel the best you can. Okay, because you will understand that you are magnetically attracting based on how you feel inside of your physical body. So you will just consciously will be choosing the things that you want to do in order to get more of the good things, right? And that's all I wanted to say today. I know it's short, and I think that it is happening for me, so I finally can get the grip, the thing into a short amount of time, and then just say it without having to talk for 30 minutes. However, I like the sound of my voice, and at least I think that I have something positive to say. So yeah, the message for today is: pay attention to what you are saying. Pay attention to what you are listening to. Pay attention to what you are thinking. Pay attention to what you are looking at. Pay attention to what you are hearing, right? What you even smell and what you taste, and you'll be fine, okay? Because if you will positively will be affecting yourself, you're gonna understand that you're gonna start feeling better. You're gonna attracting better. You're gonna start attracting better. If you look at nice things, you feel nice. If you taste nice things, I'm not talking about sugar, right? If you know that you're eating right, if you know that you are doing the right thing, if you know that you are making the right choices, the positive choices, they will lead you onto the positive path. And it's not to do with forcing yourself there, okay? Yeah, you gotta work, but if you have that choice, okay, and you actually consciously choose it because you know that the other path is destructive, okay, it's not only destructive for you and your health, it's destructive because if you have energy that is damaging, right? If you're damaging your own energy, if you are doing something wrong to yourself, okay, something that you know is wrong, but you're doing it anyway, and you're not allowing yourself to do the good things, the things that feel good, just because it's easier to go that path where things seem nice for a very short time, but in the long run they are damaging and harmful and destructive. You will have destructive energy around you, okay? Your aura will be destructive. People will feel shit around you. Just being around you is going to be repellent, okay? So it's up to you. However, then you can't complain that people don't like you, okay? Or your wife doesn't like you, or your boyfriend doesn't like you, okay? Because if you have damaging aura, then people gonna, even no matter how much they want to be around you because you seem all right, okay? If you damage yourself, the negativity will be felt out of you, okay? The negativity, you're probably going to feel it the most because you're going to damage your own body, because that is going to dissect itself. From the inside, you are basically eating yourself. This is where cancer comes from, okay? And that's it. So that's what I wanted to say. It's more complicated than that. However, if you have any questions, you can always just ask me and then drop me a message. I'm also on www.dreamkasha.com and I am an energy guru, my own energy guru, because I crack the codes and I know exactly what happens when it comes to talking, thinking, attracting, feeling, and so on and so on. Okay, so yeah, okay, pay attention to what you pay attention to and you'll be good. Okay, as long as you go into the path on that path that is leading you to good feelings. Bye.